How's it going, everyone? My name is Bertimus, and welcome back to Tabs Madness. This episode, we're going to be focusing on the Viking and Dynasty faction brackets to see who will be the top dogs of each to move on to the final rounds. We've got our first round of Viking matchups. Let's see who's gonna make it through. Our first matchup comes with our number 4 seed, the Berserker, coming in at 250 points versus our number 5 seed of the Brawler coming in at 220 points. Not a big point difference between these two, but it's gonna take some real ingenuity for one of these guys to win. The question is, which one is going to be more ferocious in a one-on-one, head-on battle? The Berserker jumping in, swinging his axes, but oh, what is this? The Brawler has just swung his axe right up this Berserker's head and knocked him out. Okay, the Brawler moves on. Our next matchup in the Viking bracket is our number 2 seed, the Jarl, coming in at 850 points. That is big. Versus our number 7 seed of this bracket, the Headbutter, coming in at only 50 points. He's going to have to get in some really key strikes, first and foremost, in order to stand a chance. Now, as the Headbutter tries to run in, he is going to try and launch himself to get a strike first, before the Jarl can swing his mighty axe. There it is, but the Jarl counters and it's all over. The Jarl moves on to the next round of matches. Our third matchup in the Viking bracket starts us off with the Valkyrie, our number 3 seed, coming in at 500 points, versus the Ice Archer, our number 6 seed, coming in at 160 points. Now this is an interesting matchup, because if the Valkyrie can get in fast enough with air attacks, might be able to take down the Ice Archer, but if the Ice Archer can get the Valkyrie before she's able to touch him, she may be in big trouble. Let's find out what happens. Now, the question is the Valkyrie going to have a diving distance before the Ice Archer is able to fire? No, she is not. Ice Archer is able to hit her and slow her down. She is now frozen in mid-air, trying desperately to approach him, but the Ice Archer is keeping her at a distance. Not only that, he has effectively neutralized her and taken her out. That's amazing. This just goes to show, points aren't everything in this game. Our next matchup is the surprising winner of the first matchup, the Brawler, versus our number 1 seed in this bracket, the Longship, coming in at 1,000 points. Effectively 5 individual troops, plus a big old boat. This Brawler is going to have to take down if he wants to hope to move on to the finals for this bracket. Now, the strategy the Brawler is going to need to take is to completely avoid the ship as it gets tossed by this Longship unit, because that is their strategy, is to throw it up in the air just like that and have it collapse down on the unit. Now, he got a nice little hit in with the shield, but he didn't avoid the Longship, and in the end, that is what is preventing him from moving on. And the Longship goes through. Our 5th matchup for this particular bracket is our number 2 match winner, the Jarl, versus our number 3 match winner, the Ice Archer. Now, the question is the Ice Archer going to be able to pull off the same trick that he did with the Valkyrie? Maybe not, because it looks like he might be taking a little snooze, but there's only one way to find out. Now, the important thing for this Ice Archer is to keep the Jarl at a great enough distance that he is not able to swing his big axe, because if he gets one hit in, it is going to be all over. And that first, there we go. It looks like he's hit the Jarl a couple times, but he is not slowing down. There he goes. He's starting to slow down a little bit, but he's not affected by the ice. Uh-oh. The Ice Archer is in big trouble. He's going to have to put another arrow in him. No! He could have had it if he had gotten enough arrows in, but he just wasn't able to get the speed he needed to, and the Jarl comes in and clutches it, moving on to the finals. Here we go. Final matchup for the Viking bracket. Who is going to emerge victorious to represent the Vikings in the final battle? Will it be the Jarl or will it be the Longship? The drop will tell us everything we need to know. The Jarl did not die with the longship toss, which means all he has to do is take out the rest of the units, and he has it, but there was too many of them that survived. The Jarl has been usurped, and the longship, surprisingly, is moving on to the 1v1 finals for the best of tabs. There we have it, our final matchups for the Viking bracket. Who thought the longship was going to make it all the way through? I bet you didn't. I bet you didn't. We have our matchups for the Dynasty faction, and there is only one way to find out who is going to emerge victorious with the Dynasty. Our first matchup in the Dynasty bracket starts us off with our number 4 seed, the Ninja, coming in at a total of 500 points, versus our number 5 seed for this bracket, the Monk, coming in at only 250. Half the cost, but will he be effective against the Ninja? Now the question is, will the Monk be able to survive long enough against the Ninja as the Ninja starts to make his projectile throws against it? Here come the Ninja Stars right about now as he starts to throw them at the Monk. Will the Monk be able to survive? It looks like he's being held at bay by all the projectiles. This is not looking good for the Monk. The Monk did not have the ability to close like he needed to, and the Ninja wound up taking the win. Our next matchup starts us off with our number 2 seed, the Hwacha, coming in at 1,500 massive points, versus our number 7 seed for this particular bracket, the Samurai, coming in at only 140 points. Now, if the Samurai can dodge, he stands a great chance. Otherwise, I don't know how he's going to win this matchup. Now, here we go. The Hwacha's moving into place. It launches its volley, and that's all it needs. The Hwacha moves on to the next round of Dynasty matches. Our third matchup for this particular bracket is a little bit interesting, starting off with our number 3 seed, the Dragon unit, coming in at 1,000 total points, versus our number 6 seed, the Firework Archer, coming in at 180 points. It's explosions on fire. I don't know how this is going to work, but we're going to see. In the Battle of Flames, who will emerge victorious in this matchup? Will it be the Firework Archer being able to shoot at a range to potentially keep the unit off of him? Now, he has to keep up that pacing. Otherwise, what's going to wind up happening? The dragon may just walk itself right off the map. But if the dragon can keep up this interesting tactic, he's going to close and pull off a victory. That is what I'm talking about. The dragon moves on to the next round of matches. Our next matchup starts us off with the winner of the first match, the Ninja, versus our number 1 seed in the Dynasty bracket, the Monkey King, coming in at a massive 2,000 points. Will the Ninja be able to keep distance? Or will the Monkey King be able to teleport right to him? They're both moving into each other. Now the key is for the Ninja to make sure he can keep enough distance between him and the Monkey King. But the Monkey King also has a leap ability and duplication powers, so it is not looking super good for the Ninja. But if he can keep up the speed with those projectiles, he may stand a chance. Especially if the Monkey King winds up taking himself off of the map. Ooh! Ninja put up a good fight, but the Monkey King emerges victorious and moves on to the finals. Now I have to admit, this next matchup with our number 2 match winner, the Hwacha, going up against our match number 3 winner, the Dragon. I don't know if the Hwacha's one shot is going to be enough to take the Dragon down right off the bat, but if it's not, the Hwacha's in big trouble. Here we go, the Hwacha's moving into place. Hwacha's set up, it is launched. It manages to take out the dragon, but does not take out the pole bears themselves. Will they be able to move in and do enough damage, or will the Hwacha be able to reload and take them all out? It looks like there's still 2 of them left, now marching towards the Hwacha. Hwacha has reloaded for a 3rd volley. Will it be able to get it off and kill them all? No, one is still moving forward. This is amazing. All he has to do is disable the Hwacha. As long as he doesn't get taken out by the volley. Oh my goodness! The Dragon Squad has done it! one has managed to sneak through multiple lines of Hwacha arrow launches and defenses and take out the device itself. Now that was an upset, and that's what I like to see. Our final matchup to see who will be representing the Dynasty faction bracket in the tabs finals. It is the Monkey King versus the Dragon. The Monkey King bypasses the fire of the Dragon and manages to push a majority of the unit off the map. The Monkey King has effectively jumped off as well, but he killed everyone else. So, Monkey King, you are the representative for the Dynasty faction in the Tabs Madness 1v1 Championships. There we have it, our final matchup for the Dynasty faction, with the Monkey King moving forward to represent the Dynasty faction, and the Longship moving forward to represent the Viking faction. Make sure to tune in next time where we take on the Renaissance bracket and the Pirate bracket to see who's going to be the best in both.